Hello everyone, how you doing? Just wanted to do a little short video of Venezuelan Suntiger, the Irminia. Just want to say a couple of things about this spider. Mine, and just in case somebody else has one of these, you can see behind there's a mold there and the webbing behind. What she had before was she was completely covered in that web. The web has since fallen down and it looks like she's rebuilding it and building it back up. When the web fell down, she did climb out of there and just kind of like clear it out. She cleared her mold out of there and just started building her web back up. She's the one featured in the other video where she attacks the cricket. Little sneak attack from behind her web. And what I want to say about this, about the Irminia, is that it seems that about a couple of weeks before it molts, it will stop eating altogether. So if you see that kind of behavior, I guess it's normal. Don't worry about it. She's done that every single time. She's already molted 3 times. Right before she does, 2 weeks before, rather, not right before, but 2 weeks before, she will stop eating and then probably won't eat again until 3 or 4 days afterwards. Since she kind of builds her own web hide there, I offer food anyways. I usually offer a cricket, let it sit there, and usually it just ends up dying. As soon as it dies, I take it out of there. I try to cycle them so that they don't just end up dying in there, but she seems to stop eating before she molts, 2 weeks before. Also, she seems to be growing very fast. Very, very fast. When I got her, she was tiny. 3 months later, she's getting huge. So they seem to be very fast-growing spiders. I think some of the other guys on the web who have posted videos have said the same about this species. Also, I did want to point out something. I have her in a critter keeper, but if you notice, I actually have saran wrap around the top of the critter keeper, and it just has a few holes poked in there for ventilation. Had her like this already for about 2.5 months, 3 months, and she has been perfectly fine like that. I was told to do that by someone, and it seems to be a pretty good method to keep the humidity level high in there, keep it moist in there, and just make sure you don't over moisten the substrate. If you do, you will begin noticing mold spores popping up all over the substrate. So I have noticed that if the substrate is too moist, you will get mold. If that is the case, just use a spoon or some sort of or just something to get the mold spores out. Make sure you dig them up and carry them out so you don't just kind of like mix it in there. And then just ease back on the misting. If you're misting, just let the substrate kind of dry out a little bit. Not dry out, but just not be quite as damp. And I've done that. I've done that method. Basically, I've let the substrate just kind of dry out a little bit. Not really dry, but not be quite as wet. And it's worked. The mold has disappeared. So it's kind of like a trial and error. If you're getting mold, then just ease off the moisture a little bit and just pick it out of there whenever you see it, and eventually you won't have mold anymore. So this is basically the Irminia. I wish you could see the color. The color is really cool. My camera's just an iPhone camera, but she is really, really cool looking. Almost like a dark midnight blue with orange kind of lightning bolts on her legs. And so that's pretty much it. Just wanted to give a little bit of information in case anyone has one of these that is growing but not eating. No need to worry, and she seems to make up for it once she's out. So I hope this helps, and thanks for watching.